I was getting me still on the I love Vietnam. You can hear it, it's bloody noisy here where they're building the metro. And still pretty disrupted, the roadway. But I got a great rate from there and much quieter than before, much quieter. Nowhere near as many customers. All the foreigners made it really busy. But there's hardly anyone there now. Just even the beggars aren't around that much. Sorry about the noise, but that's Vietnamese construction for you. So, oh, I can't even get across here. Boy, so that's that massive construction near Ben Sun Station. So I've got to go, I came from the other side, so I've got to go down this road and cut across. No big deal. Got oodles of time. It's so much more comfortable than the other one. Lets a lot more air through and yeah, so I just got to go down this back street. I think this is where I got robbed years ago. I had my mobile nicked and I was pissed as a newt coming back home down a dark, deserted alleyway, what do you expect? And surrounded by taxi girls who distracted me as one of them lifted the phone. Yeah, those were the days. So this is all cut off too, shit. It's been quite disruptive, all this. So there's Vitetsko, that's easily identified as usual. Well, that rooftop place, that's closed. So yeah, a lot of disruption because of this metro construction. Well, Heinz has made a reappearance. He's got no hair. That's Roll. Hi, Roll. Nice to meet you. And yeah, having a good time again on Saturday night. Apparently Friday night was really busy. And but Heinz is hairless. He's got a chrome dome. And he's been doing the rounds. And there you go, there's the old number 5 bar. Oh, there's Heinz. There's the back of Heinz's head anyway. He's flirting around a bit. So, yeah, he's just heading into Bricks. And one of the guys that always stays here, he almost lives here, is Brian, an American guy. He actually now stays in Bricks because it's too smoky here, which it is because I've got health issues with respiratory stuff. But walk just down the main bar strip in Pastor Street, and only one girl came out and actually showed some enthusiasm, held on to me, tried to drag me in. So it was rather sad. I mean, maybe because I'm an old guy, they obviously regard me as a low priority, and then maybe they're right, they're making a value judgment. But that's the state of play at the moment. The Hank actually apparently bought, who's this guy? I'm trying to get across the road. Hank bought this around apparently at the end of the night, but I never got one. I got the last happy hour drink and that was it, but I don't need any more anyway. It's too much food. So it's a poison chalice, I guess. So I'm not complaining about that. The last thing I need is another drink of booze. So I've walked down that area. There's this area here on the other side. There's not much there. There's a few here. Not, these girls are very disinterested. Not much action at all. A little bit. They said hello. That was as far as it went. But down Pastor Street, they were really cavalier. So it just depends where you're going, I guess. I didn't have the camera on. Hi. But they're not as enthusiastic as in the past. It's changed a lot. Very sedate. And I'll probably end up at the office, but I'm going to go and do a detour tonight to the group of people there. They don't care. It's a funny attitude. It's cavalier, and it can be nice, but it can also be a pain in the ass. So what I'll do is I'll go down here. I'll cut across this street, which will take me down to the other street that runs parallel to where the office is. And this one has a number of bars as well as Fabby's bar, which is a sports bar that I know fairly well. And I must admit I was very happy having a drink at the tavern. It was much better than Fabby's sports bar. The girls are much nicer, very low key, and you could hear a bit of the audio. So it's a much better experience to watch sport at the tavern rather than Fabby's bar, in my opinion. But a lot of tourists would only come to central Saigon here in District 1, and they wouldn't know about the alternatives, because it is about 5 kilometres down the road, so you've got to go a little bit out of your way. Mind you, if you're an international traveller, you've already gone thousands of kilometres out of your way to get here, so I suppose it shouldn't be that big a deal. Anyway, I'll just see what's here. This is Fatty's just here, where the crosswalk is. And there's there's Voodoo Bar down here where Ha worked, and she was a girl who used to work at Vinyl Bar. And if there's any action here at all, probably not. Not much really. There's not much. There's Voodoo. Now, girl's gone in there, but there's no one spruiking outside, interestingly enough. I'll tell you what I'll also do. I'll go down to the end of this street and do a right-hand turn and just see what I come across there. There used to be a few bars there. It's early days. Things aren't ramped up to the extent that they used to be, so the options are less. Simple as that. But it's just nice to have. It's a beautiful night. Nice night to just have a wander around the bar scene and see what's available. Plenty of grab guys. Now there used to be a whole lot of bars down there. No, there isn't. I'll go down this section. This might be it here. It'll take me back to where the office is. The office might be about the only sign of life around here, apart from number 5 bar. But that's not true. That's just those are my preferred options. But I don't want to give you false information really, as far as that's concerned. But there are a few bars just here. It's not huge though. It's definitely shrunk. The bar scene. Live games. Gaming nerds. I don't know what they're asking for really. Hi. This is Luna Bar. Okay. Hi. Well, they're spruiking, at least. Hi. And there's Cheers. Remember Cheers from a while back? Arena, still around here. Tequila. What's this? Another one there. Hi. I've stayed in this area quite a few times, and we're just heading towards the main walking street, which one YouTuber here seems to be obsessed about. He's always doing videos from it. Anyway, this is the walking street. Oh, it's actually looks like it's access is actually denied just here. We've got have to go further down to get in there. Oh, look at it. It's fairly popular. And like I say, I'm just killing time because I know that the office doesn't get going for some time. It's a late night venue, and I've got free tank at number 5 bar. And what I should probably do is just sit down on a bench in the walking street and take in a fair bit of liquids and try to sober up a bit. That would be the sensible thing to do. So we'll go here. This looks as though this bit's open. Now, like I say, no need to rush it from one venue to another. There's plenty of time. At the moment, it's up there. People are going across the pipe. And that's the Vietnamese way. You do it methodically, predictably, and you're laughing. God, some kids on a Sedgeway, they must be well heeled. Man, so many little girls on a Sedgeway with lights. I'm not wearing my mask. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to put the bloody mask back on, but no one seems to be wearing them around here anyway. So I better... Yeah, no, a few people are not masking here, so thank God. I think it's a good thing. It seems to be a maskless zone. Yeah, this is sort of the public area of Saigon, the major central area, the tourist type area. And most people, well, 50% maybe, are eschewing the, well, maybe 40% would be closer to the fact. There's quite a few people without masks, there's quite a few people with masks, so I don't want to overstate it. It's one of the reasons you want to get in a venue, so that dude there doing his thing, he's wearing a mask. So. Yeah, the guy on the Sedgeway isn't. Some people are, some people aren't. It looks as though it's breaking down. The numbers of COVID cases in Saigon's dropping quite dramatically, so to me it just seems crazy. But they did have a huge lockdown. There's just kids there wearing masks on Sedgeway, so just to give a balanced view. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.